call this one here sketching a skate sport. Don't mind if I do, Sonia Sotomayor. This is the before. Here is the finished producto. I don't know what time we started filming, but I do know that when I check the video will show me the time of start and the time of finish. I went little overboard. I don't need the froggy, but maybe I should put froggy inside. If you can see, little Clara. These are the dimensions. I like sometimes to get a little bit extra detail, you know, for later. Then let's have a look. See, so the frog is approximately 26 length by 26 width and 21 height. So I ended up getting some overall dimensions, putting some notes in, because these are things when you survey I often forget, you know, sometimes. So like my main goal today was just to get the dimensions of the ledge so I can figure out how much sanding to do. But then I said, hey, why not take it a step further and do the things you love and you kind of miss, right? So I miss this level of detail taking, sketching, note taking, for a number of reasons. One, because you get to capture it, you can say artistically, but also mathematically and scientifically in one form, right? So there's this form, which is beautiful to my own unique handwriting. It's beautiful to the way I draw my lines, the way I sketch, the way I perceive things, right? So a lot of times people sketch when they're doing architectural and engineering surveys, and it doesn't have to be accurate per se, right? But what has to be accurate are the numbers, because the numbers don't lie. So even though this sketch of this like semicircle might not be 100% true, to what it looks like, as long as I get enough measurements and even photographs, then we're doing something. Then we're in the lead. I almost fell there, so I'm a little freaked out. Well, first I thought the camera was gonna fall, then I shifted, and then I felt like I was gonna fall. But the point I'm making is, you get first this type of artistry, right, which I missed and I do genuinely love. So any chance I get, I'm gonna start making a habit of sketching and measuring now. The second aspect is that I then get to go back to the computer and piece it together, creating either one 2D or two 3D, three-dimensional representation to scale, meaning with all the measurements, it is true to life. And what that does for me is it speaks volume with regards to media and representing not just architecture, but what we perform on skates for the using architecture and using landscape architecture and just using abstract objects, right? Because now I can actually show you mathematically in conjunction with the video. So that's why I've always used the moniker rollerblade architect. And I think a buddy, might have been a video, but someone years ago had asked me to create an Instagram, and I really didn't want to. I hated doing these types of things. I just kind of hate social media in that sense, because to me it's like I'd rather just be one-on-one with you guys, but I guess this is also a way to be one-on-one, right? So he goes, what would you call yourself? And I could only think of and I guess we had a little discussion that went back and forth, like call yourself something that you either love or something that you would love to do, or and try to minimize it down to the beer necessities. Who are you? What do you love the most? And I could say, yes, I love martial arts, I love parkour, free running, these types of things, fighting. I love architecture, I love design, I love this, that, fashion. But to me, when you break all of these things down, the two things that I have found that embodies all of that is inline skating, aggressive inline roller skating to be precise, and architecture. And I would love nothing more than to showcase videos. And it's not just about the inline skating. I mean, that is the priority number one, but I also want to showcase, okay, this is what I'm doing on this ledge. So someone who might be Parks Department, someone who might be a parent who's in a playground, they might see this and they now have an understanding of what it is that we're skating, right? What is this obstacle? How tall, an architect or an engineer might need the dimension, but they know what it is right away. They know the concrete. So my goal has always been to create video that represents the architectural aspect, not just the mathematical and scientific, but sometimes the historical. Maybe, for the fact that this is Sotomayor houses, right? Her name rings bells. Her name obviously is now the moniker for this place for a very important reason. So it's how do we tie the education system, the historical aspects of what I'm skating, where I'm skating, how it was built, why it was built, for whom. How do I tie that in with everything so that I can teach through what I'm doing? I can teach math, I can teach science, I can teach, laws of physics. And then in some cases we can teach chemistry. But the point I'm making now is that I get, one, the artistry of sketching and measuring. Two, I get to put it on the computer. And I think the third and final kicker, and maybe fourth coming after this, but the third really big one is that I get to put it in a medium. To me, that is, what's the medium? The medium is media. It's edutainment. It's entertaining, and it's educational. It's video with statistics on it, with numbers, with mathematics. And that's always been one of my goals, is to get to the point where I do these sketches, create the 3D renderings, and overlay the 3D renderings with animation on real video. So as I'm grinding, you're not just seeing the cartoon animation, but maybe you're seeing the dimensions, or maybe you're seeing the video scaled to true proportions of everything that I created in 3D, and just having a world that goes between both real video and simulated video using CAD and 3D rendering software. But anyways, that's my story. Sticking to it. Shit, that hurt. I'll take the slide down. Since we're here. Can you guys see this? Let me see if you guys can actually see this. So yeah, whatever time it is when I stop this dang old thing, man. Oh my God, these shoes stopped me from sliding so quick. I'm actually glad I came here and measured this, because I'm like, lately I've been just like getting bummed out when I travel really far to go film and get some footage done, or some, you know, whatever it is I'm trying to do. I'm just like fed up of having to go really far. And I keep going, fuck, I wish there was like a really close ledge where I can like go chill, kind of set up and do my thing. And this really is that ledge, right next to the Bruckner at Sotomayor. I'm trying to think of another ledge that I spotted. Oh, there's the school ledge, the wavy school ledge. I could definitely go there. I just don't like environments where it's super desolate, especially if I gotta hop the fence and like, can I go there? I could definitely go there. What is it about that ledge I don't like? I guess it feels too fake, you know, it's just too open. It's like, and then obviously the worst part is that, you know, if you have to hop the fence, no big deal. But if you got a bunch of shit with you, that's not ideal, right? When I say bunch of shit, I mean 2 pairs of skates, camera, phone, bike, tripod or monopod. So anyways, this is the spot, and this is why I'm hot.